A large earthquake struck Nicaragua yesterday. It was actually the evening of April 10th, Thursday, and it was inland. It was not under the ocean, as the Chilean earthquakes have been. So it struck pretty much near the major lake that's in that country. If you look at it, it's kind of an inland sea because it has a shark that lives in there that doesn't need salt water. And this is the capital area, which is Managua. So many millions of people felt this quake. It was a 6.1 magnitude, they're saying. Apparently they only have one dead. But I believe that in that area, 12 hours is not enough to tally up all the results, and also not enough time for all the news to trickle out or to be collated and get out. This is just the news that's trickling out as of yet. If that's not enough, I'm going to tell you there's a much bigger earthquake that just happened, and this is in the Southeast Asia area, the islands that are between Malaysia, Indonesia, and Australia. And this one is part of the island nation of Papua-New-Guinea. And that's not known by a lot of people. But I'll just speak for myself. I don't know much about this area. It's one of the remote places of the world. And on this particular island, this is called the North Solomon Island. Not many people live there. You can see by the satellite that it's a beautiful natural island. I don't see any roads, and as far as I know, it might be uninhabited. But if there are people living on the beaches in the jungle here, they probably weren't hurt by the earthquake because there's nothing to fall on them. I'm being serious here, I'm not joking around. So they are blessed to have this kind of a lifestyle. Earthquakes can't hurt them. But this is major, 7.1, and the depth was 50 kilometers. It's actually pretty deep. And just following it, there was a 6.5, and then aftershocks of 5, 4.8, 4.7, and 5.6, varying depth. So the 5.6 was 20 kilometers, and that's right here. The largest one's here, 7.1. So this may have been felt on other islands. Let's take a look at what's nearby. Let's change the style of map to terrain. We have a New Britain, Kokopo. Probably felt it. And over here in the Solomon Islands, Honiara. Honiara is the capital of this area, and we have the much larger island here, which is divided. Remember they had these big wars over here? I don't know if anyone remembers that, but this is Timor. If you need to do a history lesson, Timor is over here. East Timor is over here. So they had a big war. But this is actually the main piece of Papua-New Guinea. There's the eastern part of this island. And the capital is here. So it's possible that in the capital of Papua-New Guinea they felt it. This is just happening this morning, Friday, April 11th, and more details will come in. I don't know if there has been any reports of tsunami or the warning of tsunami come out. But I'm going to just check right now. But it is just amazing that we're having a lot of this activity going on, and I believe that it's not over yet. I believe that there's more coming for the middle part of April. So everybody needs to watch out. And more of my viewers are in California. And since that shaker about 2 weeks ago, less than 2 weeks ago, everybody is pretty anxious, you could say. Los Angeles is coming to the time of its reckoning. And if you're in Los Angeles and you refuse to get out to high ground, then that's how you handle it. That's how you roll with it. But no one can say that they weren't warned. And I don't even know if it's going to be Southern California. It could happen up in Northern California. In closing, they did have an accident here north of San Francisco and Sacramento, right over here in a place called Orlando. FedEx truck crashed with a bus that was going to some function over in Humboldt County, closer to the coast, and they're reporting about 9 deceased. My condolences to the families and the friends of the people. It's another accident of our high speed lifestyles.